episodes of Valid with an Accent. My name is Lilla Foreign. I'm in the building with Hersh Myls.
Yes, sir. You know that Don Juan Autopilot. Yeah.
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
From Brooklyn, but I kind of migrated to Queens.
What made you migrate?
I was playing basketball as a kid, and I ended up transferring to a school that was located in Queens, and the commute from where I lived at to Queens was like horrible. Mm-hmm. So my mom decided, it's best that we picked up and went to Queens, just for me to transfer back to Brooklyn.
Wait, what?
The next year, so it was just like.
Which one you like more, Brooklyn or Queens?
Oh, hands down Brooklyn. It's just like I just feel like the culture in Brooklyn is just undeniable, but it's really peaceful in Queens. Like just having the feeling of waking up and seeing grass outside.
I'm crying. I mean, yeah.
It's like something different. So,
it's like when you see a tree in the city and shit.
Nah, word.
Fact. So what do you do?
I'm an artist. I'm a full-time artist. I would like to say also I'm a visionary. I feel like anything that I put my mind to, I get it done. But for the most part, yeah, I'm a full-time artist.
Okay, so what type of music do you make? And when did you start the journey?
I could say basically I make like therapeutic music. I like to motivate people.
You are very versatile too.
Right.
I've heard a couple of your tracks and projects.
Right. I would say like I make music based on the feeling that I'm in or the experience that I went through that prior day, or I feel like I'm about to, go through.
So it's a storytelling type of deal for you.
Correct. I wouldn't really pinpoint like a specific genre, but if I had to choose one type of vibe, I would say I like to cater to the females, because I feel like that's what I experience most in my life. I'm around a lot
females?
I'm around a lot of females. I grew up in a single parent home. I have a younger sister. I just been around a lot of girls my entire life.
So how does that influence you as a person, and how did that influence your music?
I think I'm able to see the reactions of a female in many different situations, if that makes sense. So whether it's them being influenced by a heartbreak or influenced by success, or whatever the case may be, I'm able to basically pinpoint certain feelings that they go through. So, and with myself as well, like, whatever I went through with a female, whether it's good or bad, I feel like I see it from a different lens or a different perception. So I'm able to take that I go through in my life day to day and put it in my music.
I like that. And what genre did you start with, or it's been like this since the jump?
From the jump, my first song was actually a female record that went kind of crazy, but I mean, me and my guys, we always collaborated from the very beginning when I first started making music. So we always had that type of vibe of trying to have fun in our records or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on a project called Don Juan. And I'm gonna work on the second part of the Hershey tape. Okay. So I feel like those are two different vibes. The Hershey tape gives more of a therapeutic, emotional side of me that you wouldn't get unless like we're in a conversation.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And then you got Don Juan. It's more me popping it, giving like a vision of me. Through the bad times, through the great times, just trying to get people to understand that I'm just like you as well. Like I'm no different, even though I might be in certain rooms that certain people can't enter. I'm still a human being at the end of the day. Right. I know how it feels to have nothing and come and get it and then lose it all and then get it back again. So I feel like people need to hear some motivation from time to time. That's really what it is.
No, with that I just need that. Yeah. So what inspired your artist name?
I'm sorry?
What inspired your artist name?
That's actually a great question. So I got the name Hersh in Brooklyn when I was a kid. through a tournament. And then one of my friends, Rob, and his mom, they just kept calling me Hersh. And I was just like, okay, but it was more like Hershey. And I was just like, I can't have no guy call me Hershey, because that's kind of crazy. So I just cut the EY off, and it was just like, all right, just call me Hersh, you know? So Myls at the end is actually an acronym for Make Your Life Successful. So MYLS, that's what we stand by, that's what I go by. My whole message is just anything you do, just make sure that the decisions you make is to make your life successful. So that's where Hersh Myls coming from.
And you said you make music full time. That means plan A, and that's the only plan. No right now, regular 9 to 5. No.
Right now, I can't afford to let the people around me down, because it's just bigger than me. It's not like I just wake up and I just make music for the fun of it. Obviously, I do make it for the fun of it,
but we get it.
Yeah, but I have people that depend on me.
Right.
So it's like, if I was to decide that I wouldn't want to make music today, I know that would impact a lot of other people besides myself.
Which I feel like just means that you really are doing what you're supposed to do, you know?
Right, yeah.
Because like everybody thinks like once you make it, it's gonna be easier and stuff. And once you make it is when you gotta put in more work, you know? So to like maintain and upkeep that shit.
I actually would say that it got more political the further that I got into like my craft and my career. Like even my creative process on how I would make music, I would just go and make a record, not really care about how it sounds, how it was mixed, or whatever the case may be. But
so break down your creative process now.
So now I would still say like it's creative. I used to write every record down, like every song. I wouldn't go in the booth and freestyle anything. Reasons why, because you know at the end of the day, you're paying for studio time. You don't want to go in there and just bullshit. But then I figured that
that's part of the creative process.
Right.
Exactly.
I figured that, you know, sometimes you might overthink, and technically you writing down is just you freestyling in your head and putting whatever down on paper.
Right.
So I was just like, you know what, maybe
in a more organized way.
Correct. So I was just like, you know what, let me just try it, get out of a certain element, and this whole year, probably the past year, I haven't really written any songs. It's all like just based on how I felt, and yeah, from that. So, but like I said before, most of my records has just been like what I went through or how I felt, current time, and some records is literally 10 minutes. Some records are 2 hours. But it's just it's just based on how I'm feeling, and I critique myself a lot. So I'm really like self-conscious of like how it sounds, and if this record could reach people. I want to have like a reason or an identity as an artist, and throughout my songs too, I just don't want to say anything on a record, so it has to make sense. So that's my creative process. How I go about it. I don't name any of my records. I actually leave it to the people that's around in the setting. So if I'm doing the record and I'm finished, I feel like I'm finished. Sometimes my management or like the people inside be like, yo, why you stop? This is all I got for today. Like, or for this record, particularly, like, let's go to the next song. And sometimes they'll be like, nah, we're not hearing
you
that.
Go back to songs sometimes if it's, and then like to like, you know, fix it up or just change it or add to it, or?
I mean, yeah, but that's actually one of the problems me and my people have. With me, they feel like, yo, what about this song? Finish this song. And I'm just like, nah, like, that's how I was feeling at that current moment.
So you just drop it like that, or you just put it away? I mean, you have a folder with 5,000 files that you and the homeboys listen to, and that's it, and nobody else will ever hear that shit.
Yeah, I have a lot of music, so yeah, basically what you just said, like.
Because you know, that's the crazy thing. Every time in the studio, like some unreleased is gonna be played.
Right,
that's what it is.
I
fuck with them more than like finding new big artists. I rather listen to those unreleased of my friends, you know? Because like them, I'm really there from the jump with you, and I'm seeing you grow as an artist. And I'm like hella proud, you know? So I'm like, damn.
Like for example, right, if we went into the studio and you was around, I'm not one of the artists that basically wouldn't take your opinion to me. Like, you know, if you tell me, yo, I think you should have said it this way, or you should have did it this way, or what do you think about this?
Sometimes you need the words for a rhyme.
Right,
I'm really open.
I'm really open to criticism and outside, you know, just
feedback.
Yeah. So pretty much it.
Okay, dope. Yeah. Besides music, what do you like to do? Our music is what you do. You have any hobbies?
Yeah. I gamble.
Okay, straight into it.
I feel like I gamble. I'm just a person that takes chance and risks on anything, whether that's through sports betting, whether that's through love, whether that's through relationships. Like I feel like I take risks, and there's been a point in time where I had to stop. If that makes sense. If we're talking about love here, me taking a risk, I feel like I had to take a step back and kind of like,
work on yourself,
protect myself. So I feel like,
which is you gotta like get better with like boundaries and just know what you want and shit like that.
Right.
So you single right now? You dating? What is looking like?
That's a great question. I have somebody in mind that I feel
somebody
like,
in mind.
Yeah, that I feel like
could be.
I feel like she might be the one.
Okay. So how do you know, being an artist in New York City, how do you know when somebody is the one?
That's the thing. It goes back to me saying I have to gamble, but I don't want anybody to gamble with my heart, if that makes sense. So I would never know if she's the one. I feel like time always tells. God always puts you in predicaments where he reveals certain things. And if you're not able to, see it on your own, then he's gonna put you through the same lessons
until you learn that shit.
So to me, like figuring out if she's the one, if she's able to basically compromise.
What does she need to compromise on?
Knowing that I'm not perfect.
Nobody is.
Yeah, but I feel like nobody's the same.
Right.
And you might have certain beliefs or certain principles or morals that you grew up on. Not to say it won't, we can't mesh together, but like there's certain things that I feel like in a partnership you have to compromise.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a big key for me. Being a family's person, I'm really big on family. So if she is able to be around my family, vice versa, and I don't feel like it's I don't know, it's just, it's just a vibe, it's just a feeling that you get. And just big on respect. That's what I'm
respect over love or love over respect?
I feel like it's a thin line because sometimes in order for you to love me, you have to respect me. In order for you to respect me, you have to love me.
Yeah.
So not all the time, but you don't want to be put in a situation where love kind of makes you not respect yourself.
You always gotta put yourself first.
Yeah, so I feel like I've been in a situation before where you put yourself second to somebody else,
right?
Thinking that that's love, and at the end of the day, that's you not respecting yourself.
So what do you think is the definition of true love for you?
True love is forgiving you before you even made a mistake.
That's deep. You see, I feel like not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah,
I don't know. To be 1,000% real with you, I don't think I could do that.
What?
Like, you said to forgive you before
you made a mistake?
Feel me?
So that's not true love, that's conditional love. I don't want anybody loving conditional, And that's what I'm saying, that's not true love. Like, for example, your mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Your mom is always gonna forgive you just off the rip, even if you go through something that that's unconditional love. I feel like I need that same feeling, like I'm not perfect.
Right.
And it's hard too, because it goes both ways. And some things are just not forgivable.
Right, so what you do about that?
But then that's not true love.
Well, shit, I don't want true love, that shit. I feel me damn. Yeah. So you have a background in music, or your family has a music background, or?
Yeah, so I'm actually Panamanian and I'm Jamaican. So I have a Hispanic background. That's all I've listened to growing up. So
you was born there?
No, I was born here. I'm the first generation. Okay. But then I also have the Jamaican side. And I've just been open to all different sounds.
Yeah.
the crazy part about it is before I even engaged in like any sports or activities in that, area, I was I was like into pianos, just doing like, what do you call those things when you have like the whole school comes to like the auditorium, talent shows. Like I was like prom king as a child, so like I was like one of those kids that was really out there, really charismatic, outgoing. So as far as like music, I was really into it. I'm from the 90s.
I'm from the 90s, like 90 or 99?
Nah, not the year 99. Like there's a neighborhood in Brooklyn. There's a neighborhood in Brooklyn that
I thought you were talking about
we call the 90s. And
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're really big on like Caribbean sound. So yeah, that's all I grew up listening to for real.
Okay, I hear you. Did you go away for college or anything like that? Did you have that college experience? Did that affect your personality or your career?
College I went to school upstate.
Okay, like Albany or?
Yeah, Albany, about Albany.
Albany, I know, it's crazy because somebody told me the other, like you say Albany, not Albany.
Albany, right?
I say Albany.
Is it Albany? Who's Albany?
I think it's
Albany.
I can't even say that.
Albany, right? Yeah, okay.
Nah, I say Albany.
Yeah, Albany, right?
Albany?
I always said Albany.
Albany. I say that. Yeah.
Nah, but school was definitely, school was crazy. I always advise like younger kids that if you feel like you want to make money, college is the best place to make money at. If you feel like you want to chase girls, all the girls are at college. If you feel like, you just want a better life, go to college,
So you think college is for like...
It's college for everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's for everyone. Like I met all different types of people in school. But college also taught me certain lessons about just going without, because you're gonna be put in situations, you're by yourself, you gotta fend for yourself. And that made me actually chase my dream more, going to school and kind of having to decide if I wanted to have this lifestyle or have this lifestyle. And at the end of the day, I had to sacrifice. It was times where I was in school and I had $20 to my name, but then we had to go to the studio. So I had to figure it out. Am I gonna eat today or am I gonna go record? And most people would never put themselves in a predicament where they're, starving or not,
Right, but are you hungry enough?
Right,
to
literally.
Go to the studio,
literally, are you hungry enough to go to the studio? And I always put myself in a predicament where I chase my dreams first, whether it put me in the back burner. It might feel like that at that current moment, but as time went by, like it actually made me progress as an artist. It put me in certain rooms, it put me around certain people, made me certain connections, and it got me better as an artist as well.
So what was that point in life when you realized that music is your dream and that's what you want to do?
I realized when I actually realized music was my dream and I was going to take it serious when the people around me started to give me a certain energy. It's like a certain belief that you feel without having to like ask. Like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that make music that was like around me or whatever the case may be, but like a lot of people was attentive to what I was doing, and it felt like it meant something.
Okay.
It was also an outlet for me to express myself. I feel like sometimes, as outgoing as I am as a person, I go through a lot that I don't speak about. So like through my music, I was able to, just talk about some things that I wouldn't just sit down and talk to with anybody else. And I felt like when people was able to hear it, people could relate to it, especially the people around me. And that kind of, I guess, gave them the feeling that this is something serious, like we got something going on. The traction that we was getting, it was something. So from there, I was like, I could take this serious. This is something that I see myself doing, not just as a hobby, but as a, as my occupation. This is my life. Like, I chose to live this life.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. Do you have any day ones, anybody who really supported you from the beginning and it's still there? Did you have any fallouts with friends over music and shit?
Yeah, both. I would say from the very beginning, me and it's like one of my best friends, Ryan, we kind of like started this like this movement of Hersh Myls, and yeah, from the very beginning, he always been like my partner, like 1A, 1B. I know I could go to him and it would never be just a yes man. Like he's gonna tell me what it is, unfiltered, whether I disagree or agree.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it for that. My cousin Rolly, he always been there for me, playing himself on the back burner sometimes, because he's also an artist.
And you're in the same group and shit, right? Because I met him one time. Yeah, and I knew he got the same meals.
Yeah, and that's actually my blood cousin, so like the thick and thin, it's like, you know, we're gonna always be together.
Y'all been making music together since the beginning?
Yes, from the very beginning. Like our first song was on SoundCloud, and it's crazy. My son Cash, he reached out to us on SoundCloud since like 2014, sent us some beats and stuff. It's just crazy. My son, he made it. But I would say my manager is Key and Lip. They was managing another artist. I had management at the time. I feel like at that particular time, not to say it wasn't working, but it wasn't progressing.
Right.
My management role, and I don't know their situation, but we were just around each other, and they were just doing a lot of things that they didn't have to do for me, and it kind of just organically became something. And I remember telling Key, like, you know, I appreciate you for like, you know, supporting. And he was like, it doesn't. I don't make it hard for somebody to believe in me. So from that day in, we was just always locked in, and those are the guys, I love them to death. And yeah, but fallouts with people, for sure, like that breaks my heart to know that, like, you know.
But it's part of life, like that's how you know you're elevating, because not everybody's supposed to be with you throughout your whole life, you know, like people are in your life for a reason. Everybody got their, you know, little phase in your life.
You ever felt like sometimes you wish like a chapter never ended?
Yeah, but it had to.
Does it really?
Yeah, everything has to, like life. Imagine if you were stagnant, or let's say that girl that, you know, like you're in love with, but y'all don't talk, it's difficult, it's complicated. But then y'all just be running in circles, you know, that's not that's not really true love and shit like that.
Yeah, I lost some people on the journey.
I lost very close friends as well.
Yeah, and it's heartbreaking, because it's like, damn, like I thought that you would, always be here.
But they can't keep up with the shit that you got going for yourself. That's what it be most of the time. Yeah. Fact. So listen, we got sponsored by Brushes and Blunts. They have a paint kit, and they have a mindful high game. Right. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. It can be like either like kind of deep questions, or some of them are spicy. There's like puff and process ones, and let's be blunt. So just pick any cards.
Alright, but so like Russian roulette, this would be first and third, second and third.
Well, just pick one. No, you just pick one, and then you read it out loud.
Right, interesting. Alright, bet.
The Russian roulette. You see, I don't gamble.
Alright. What is your proudest accomplishment and why? Okay, so that's a good question. My proudest accomplishment is showing up for my mom. It's still an accomplishment I do every day. So my mom is my rock, and I feel like anything I do in life is for her. So if I could tweak the question, what would be my proudest accomplishment? It would be to basically put my mom in a situation where, you know, she's just carefree.
She's good for life.
Yeah, I feel like she's always cared about other people's. And I feel like that's where I get it from. Like I put myself in situations where I care about other people and would put people in front of me before I put myself. And I wanna make sure that I create a space for my mom where she doesn't have to do that anymore. Even though it's her, but
okay, pick another one.
Okay. If you could conquer any fear, what would it be?
You know why that's crazy? This card comes up in every episode.
For real?
So crazy. So, what is it? I feel like as artists, like, and creatives, we have a bunch of fears, but we just gotta like Keep going for me. But yeah, what would it be for you?
My fear that I would want to conquer. I would want to conquer trusting people. I feel like I'm damaged in some ways. That puts me in scenarios where I just automatically don't trust people. And
you go to therapy?
Yeah, the studio. The studio is definitely therapy for me. But yeah, I don't fear love. I fear
putting yourself out there.
Yeah, what comes with love. And I want to experience love. I want to experience, you know, being able to trust somebody. But sometimes I feel like I can't even trust myself. So it's just like, not to say that I'm putting myself and what I would do in certain situations on someone, but it's like, I don't know. Like I have to be persuaded enough or believe enough that like you're just for me, or like you know?
That shit takes time from
but
all right, no, I felt that. I feel like a lot of us can, you know, relate to that song. Let's do one last song.
I'll take this one. Let's be blunt. Have you ever had a one-night stand? If so, describe how you met. Yes, I have. I could give a scenario. One day, you know, I feel like it happens a lot when you travel. No, you don't feel like that? You don't feel like?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It happens a lot when you travel. I mean, it happened before.
Yeah.
But
because if you really think about it, it happens in the city or wherever you live at. Like, you know, I feel like people be more open to like, we only here for 5 days or we only here for 3 days. Like, we're never gonna see each other again.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, dating in your own city be crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, like that's just not the vibe.
But I mean, I wouldn't want to put nobody out there for real. But yeah, I feel like if you live a certain lifestyle, you're more than likely gonna be put in situations where you are, you know, only gonna see this person. But if the vibe is there, it's like, why not? What's wrong with her?
No, I feel you know?
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, feel me? We just put it in the universe, so it's gonna come. So listen, shout your project out real quick. Shout yourself out.
Okay. Hersh Myls, that's my artist name. Go by Hersh Myls, Young Auto. I'm dropping Don Juan. Don Juan is on the way. I don't want to give a date out as of yet, only because every time I do give a date out, I'll want to tweak it. But for the most part, it will be out in less than 60 days. Don't know the real
What
date.
vibe do we expect from this?
You're gonna get me authentically. Just all my flaws. I want my fans to accept me for all my flaws. I want people to understand where I'm coming from, as far as my love life, as far as what I go through on a day-to-day, my experiences as an artist, as a person as well, as a brother, a son, a family person, a partner, and I have some features that I have tucked. I don't know if I'm gonna go solo on the project as of yet, but so.
All right, we're definitely dropping all the links in the description. So stay tuned, definitely. Thank you all for tuning in. This was Valid with an Accent. My name is Lilla Foreign, and see you next time.
For sure.